channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we've got some very exciting things to learn. We've got masking transitions. So if you are into making music videos, if you're into making film, any TV shows, movies, anything like that, masking transitions are going to be all over those type of things. If you are wanting to learn something like this, I wanted to show you how exactly to do it, because if you don't do it correctly, it can turn out to be not as smooth and seamless as it should be. So that is what I'm here for, and I'm gonna guide you through the whole entire process. Also, I did want to point out I am at a different setup. I have moved recently and I don't have my green screen set up. And I did want to point that out because I know I'm usually just like chilling right here whenever the screen recording is up, but today that is not going to be happening. I just wanted to put full disclosure out there about that. But soon that will be happening again. I actually have to move again. Within the next week or so, I'll be moving out of state, but once my whole setup is done there, everything will be all set up again with the green screen. So I'm gonna just jump right into this for you just so that you guys can learn this super cool technique that you can use in any of your projects. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so now that we are in here, guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just drag in the footage that we need to use for this masking transition. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just drag in this video. And I'm also going to link this video for you below too, just because I know that some of you just may be looking to edit for fun, and this is just a really good video to use for this type of practice here. So this is going to be found on Pexels.com. It's 100% free stock footage. If you guys are wanting to follow along exactly with what I'm doing, you can go ahead and just click on one of the links below and it will take you right to this footage where you can download it. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in here just a little bit. There we go, perfect. What we don't want anything like this. So you can see here their feet are showing. The top half is okay, like it's completely covering the screen, that's okay, but the feet is the issue. What would happen here is if you masked it and you masked around this, you'd have to mask around the whole entire thing. This would be open, it would be showing this part of the scene, this part of the city, everything else would be gone. It would just look very odd and very weird. So what we're looking for is something more of the lines of this one right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and let's just go ahead and move this over. We're gonna go right here, right before it starts. And I'm gonna just go like this, and then I'm gonna just go all the way to whenever it ends. And she's gone completely. There we go. And we're gonna go like that. Now, if you guys are having a hard time with following along, I do have a full video of how to work the basics of Premiere Pro, so I will link that up the top right up here just so you guys can take a look at that if you guys have any sort of issues with following along with me and need any help with that. So we got this all cut out now, and what we're gonna do next is let's just go to the beginning of this. And I'm gonna just zoom into the timeline here and go over. So you're gonna see this opacity area right here. It says opacity, there's a circle, a square, and a pen. Now this is where the masking is going to start. So let's go ahead and just click on this. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just start drawing around this character. Now that we have this all masked right here, we're gonna go to this area that says inverted. And we're gonna click on this. And now you're gonna see that that black area that was just there just turned into this area, which is exactly what we wanted. So let's go ahead and we're gonna click on mask path, this little stopwatch right here. And whenever it turns blue, that's good. Now it's gonna start animating what we're doing each keyframe that we go over. So let's go over another keyframe and let's do this again. And we're gonna just click on the mask right here. And when oh god, okay. And I'm just gonna go right here. And sometimes this gets in the way. So what you're gonna wanna do here is just go like that. And here. I'm probably gonna have to time lapse through this, guys, because the masking throughout this whole thing might take a long minute, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting here too long. So let me just go ahead and time lapse to the part where the masking is just completely done. Alright, let's pause the time lapse real quick. I did want to also just point out to you guys that you can always add some more of these pen points if you ever needed to adjust it more. So I can see that it needs to be adjusted a little bit because it was a little bit too over the edge there. So I'm going to just go ahead and adjust it to this woman's body a little bit better so that it can be a little bit more seamless whenever this is finished. I'm probably going to add one more right here just because. Maybe one more. Let's do one more. Oh, my little ring is in the way. Okay, cool. Alright, back to time lapse. We are done with the masking, everyone. So what we have to do now is we have to go ahead and press the inverted button again, just so we can see the mask that we created. Now the mask that I created from the front of the person. Let's just say that before this scene, there was a different scene, and this is why I also downloaded this one as well. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just drop that right there, and then we're gonna go ahead and bring this clip above it, just so the mask is above this transition. And now you're gonna see that the person is walking by, but what we also see is this harsh line right here, which is making it seem not very smooth. So what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna go over to the mask feather area right here. It's at 10. We're gonna just go ahead and make this a little bit more blurred. So I'm gonna just go ahead and go to let's do about 48 for right now. And there you have it, guys. So you have the feathered look to it. So it's not as harsh of a line, so it makes it more natural as it's going by. But we're gonna go ahead and just watch this through real quick so we can see what we created. And there you go, guys. You have just created a very seamless transition that you can use in any projects that you may have. Alright, congrats guys. You guys did it. Thank you so much for clicking and watching this. I hope that this brought you value and that you were able to get the results that you wanted to get with that masking transition. If you do at all have any questions for me regarding this, please comment below and I will answer any questions that you may have regarding this or any sort of filmmaking, motion graphics questions that you may have. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, consider subscribing too because I will be posting more weekly content just like this on motion graphics and filmmaking. So I will see everyone next week. Thank you so much. Bye.